Oh, hey, boys and girls, Mr. Tim here, and I hope you guys are doing well today. And so we're going to be learning about how Jesus' power takes action. But before we do that, let me change it to my secret identity. Be right back. All right, so today our Bible story is found in John chapter 5, verses 1 through 9. And it starts out in Jerusalem near a place called the Pool of Bethesda. Now, this pool, there was hundreds of people lying around. But they weren't super comfy because a lot of them were sick. The Bible says that some were blind, some couldn't even walk, and a lot were paralyzed. Now they laid around this pool because they believed that an angel of the Lord would come down and stir the water up, and when it did, the first person in would jump in and be healed. So now everybody wanted to be in on this action here. And so Jesus comes walking along near this pool where there's hundreds of people lying, and he sees this man. And he knows that this man had been sick for 38 years, which is a lot older than some of your parents. But he looked at the man and said, "Sir, do you want to be well?" And the man looked at Jesus and said, "Sir, I can't. You see, I have no one to help me get into the water when it bubbles up. So someone else gets in before I do and can be healed." Well, thankfully, Jesus didn't want to just leave this guy there. So he looked at the guy and he said, "Sir, take up your mat and walk." Now the man picked up his mat, he rolled it up, and he began to walk. Wait, did you see what happened there? Jesus told the man to get up and walk, and he did. He didn't tell him to be healed. He told him to get up and take action. Sometimes it's easy to make excuses about what Jesus wants us to do. You might think that you're too shy or too young, but Jesus calls us to take action. And with his power and help, there are plenty of ways that you can take action right now. Just like what we learned today, Jesus' power takes action. So now let's do an experiment that shows Jesus' power. Wait a minute, I need my stuff. Hang on. Alrighty, awesome. So now, here I have before me, I have a container that is Jesus. Jesus is the Son of God. He's the creator of all things. And he also created us, this is you, in his image. And so this is what we were supposed to be like. We're supposed to be in the image of God, clean and pure and connected back to him. But guys, sin entered into the world. And it separated us from God, separated us from Jesus. Now, this is the way we were supposed to be, but instead, we took on sin. We picked it up. And as we pour sin in, it makes us all dirty and unclean. Now that sin has separated us further from God, we look more like the world than we do Jesus. But guys, Jesus came into the world and he took on sin and died and took on our sin. And as he took on our sin, he made our sin disappear. He put it to death. Now, not only did he do that, sin goes away. We don't need that anymore. But not only that, when we come to Jesus, when we know that we need Jesus in our life, he pours himself into us. Just like that, he washes us white as snow. How cool is that? You see, that same power that washed your sins and made you clean is the same power that lives in you. Jesus' power takes action. And by that, I mean action on our part. We can always turn to Jesus when we need help, when we're feeling an I can't attitude. And his power will help us take action and encourage each other to stay positive and do good things for him. And those good things can start right here in your family. So let's close by thinking about ways that we have seen family members take action. Maybe it was you made dinner for your mom, or helped your brother and sister with their homework. And after this video, let's go around to each family member and share ways that we have seen them take action. Now I have some special friends who are going to share with us our memory verse of the week, and they're also going to tell us what we're going to be writing in our My Thankful journals.
For I am not ashamed of the gospel.
For it is the power of God for salvation to everyone who believes.
To the Jews first and also to the Greek. Romans 1:16.
I'm thankful that we can still swing on our swing.
I am still thankful if I was one on this way and paying it, and one on this way and still paying.
I am thankful that I can still play with Peter Rabbit. He is now pulling on my shoulder.
What can you still do that you're thankful for?
Boys and girls, thank you for being a part of our video today, and we want you to stick around for our 10:30 service, and we look forward to seeing you again. Have a great day.
Jesus' powers and what is that? Jesus' power takes action.